December 2024, I decided to undertake the longest solo road trip of my life thus far, living totally self-sustained out of my vehicle for 2 weeks and camping the entire time, trying to avoid civilization. By the end, I'll have traveled nearly 3,600 miles through 4 states, 5 national parks, had unforgettable camp spots, including on the lost coast of California and in the Redwoods, wheeled some awesome trails in Sedona, along with driving a lot of the Lost Coast 4x4 route, visited 7 primitive hot springs, and have hiked one of the most iconic and dangerous hikes in the United States. This video series is that story. So welcome. Glad you're here, and I'm stoked to be able to share some of the amazing and unforgettable experiences I had on this trip. I started this day off feeling fresh, clean, ready to go. I woke up I ended up staying at a really nice KOA just a little ways away from San Francisco. It was in a rural area, no craziness going on. I woke up to this mist with the sunlight just kind of refracting and glowing off of it, just right at camp and for the first part of this whole drive here in the morning, and it was crazy beautiful. The plan for this day was just head up Highway 1, follow it along the coast, check out the sights, just take in the beauty, which is that drive. I stopped at a few beaches here and there, including Glass Beach, which had a bunch of ocean glass on it, which I didn't even know was a thing until I stopped there. That was pretty neat, really. And then halfway through the day, I ended up passing a sign for Usal Beach, which was totally unplanned. I just kind of recognized it from probably a YouTube video I've watched at some point. And I ended up going in there, and it ended up being one of the prettiest drives I've been on, and hands down one of, if not the best campsite and camping experience I've had in my life. It was awesome.
Let's go see. Let's go see. Come on. Is it salty? Is it salty water? Couple sprinkles. You not like the ocean. You got a big old mouthful of seawater. How was it? And wearing a fan, you just stopped coughing. You coughed for 5 minutes. It's not drinking water, Gooples. Did you learn? Did you learn that lesson? You're probably never gonna drink from a large body of water again, are you? Think, Oops. What do you think about the beaches? Go with me. Just we're at Navarro Beach. This is different sand. It's like black.
and rocky. Gonna have a quick bite to eat. Dog-friendly beach. We did stop at a beach earlier, and Gabby got her first taste of seawater. She wasn't a fan. I think she learned her lesson there, but we're about to see. What do you think, Goobs? Come on! Come on! What you think? Come on! Woo! Not a fan, Goob? Not a fan, huh? We can sit on this rock. Isn't it good? Ocean glass. So at this point here, I'm kind of just cruising along, just really enjoying this drive, really enjoying the scenery. I didn't have any sort of schedule in mind or real hard place to be at any certain time. I was just kind of cruising along here, just having a good time. This area of California is beautiful. This Highway 1 is awesome. And coming up here, I do come upon a road to the left, dirt road going up into the trees and the ferns and the growth. And it just really caught my attention. Anytime I pass like a dirt road going off into cool looking scenery, I'll always rubberneck it. Sometimes I'll slow down if it's cool enough looking. Always look down at my map, try to figure out, man, where does that go? But this one in particular just caught my attention. I also recognized the name of it, as you can see, enough so where it made me nearly stop in the middle of the road here, as you see. And then I kind of creep forward, trying to decide if I should flip around and follow it. Ultimately, I decide, honestly, why not? Why not? Why not just go up it, even for a little ways, follow it? It could be gated off, could be blocked, could turn into private property, who knows? But why not just go check it out? So I decided to turn around. And I am so glad that I did. Also, by sheer coincidence, as you see also, I have timed this going on this little drive here perfectly with the time of day. The lighting was phenomenal. Just the green and then the golden light, just like light shafts through the trees, light pools coming through the trees on the ground. It's fantastic. This drive in here, this experience of just seeing a dirt road going off into the trees and deciding to just go on it, and knowing I have a vehicle capable enough to get me pretty much anywhere for the most part. Anything that said road could throw at me, I can get up over through it to see where it goes. This is the epitome of what overlanding is to me. And exactly why I got a Jeep and why I built this Jeep the way it is. So I have the freedom of choice. My vehicle is never the limiting factor of where I can go. Not only are its capabilities not going to be a limiting factor, not only is it going to get me into places few people are able to see and experience, especially on wheels, but it also simultaneously acts as and brings most of the amenities of a comfortable home along with me, literally wherever I go. Whatever this road throws at me, whatever the environment, weather throws at me, whatever kind of campsite I get or want to stay at, wherever I want to go, which is usually as far away from other people as possible, while also being far away from home like this, I can do and I can go because I have my home with me and I'm prepared for it. Just the aspect of being totally self-sufficient on nobody but yourself with what you have with you is just so satisfying to me. The only thing that competes with it for me personally is backpacking, but I often describe overlanding to other people as backpacking with a vehicle, because to me, that's basically what it is. As you can see, there were at least one person in these trees here. It would have been the smarter move to camp in the trees because out on the beach like I did was windy the entire time. But man, some places like this, my motto, sometimes dealing with the wind is worth it just for the experience. If I were to go back here, who am I kidding? I'd probably still camp on the beach. But in the trees here would be the more logical place because it would be not windy.
I cannot believe this right now. I just stumbled upon this shit. So we're on Usal Beach, camping on the beach. This was totally unexpected. Like, this was not planned. I just seemed to turn off for the road and seemed to remember it. I think from a YouTube video, probably. I don't know where else I would have. And decided to turn around, followed it for 45 minutes, and it's just camping right on the beach here. I am so happy with this that I could almost cry. This is one of the coolest experiences of my life. Totally unplanned. Even just to drive in. Even if I would have got here and there would have been a closed gate with it locked off, no camping. Just to drive in with the lighting how it was and through the ferns and trees. I would have been stopped to just turn around. Honestly. This is one of the coolest experiences of my life. Look at this place. So I was really trying to get a beach camp in. Which is surprisingly hard. Like on the beach like this, it's hard to find. Northern California coast, central northern. So, and I found it completely unplanned. Absolutely. This is why we do it. This is why I do it. This is why I love Overlanding. Shit like this. Make shit like this possible. Me, beach. There's one other person clear over there. Other than that, I have the whole beach to myself. Just. It's wild. You get a camp, place like this. For free. For free. Man. This is it. This is why I do it. This one camp spot, this one experience made this whole trip worth it. I mean, this trip was already worth it. This trip is awesome, but this is awesome. What a vibe, honestly. How can you beat this? How? How can you beat this? Can't. Can't beat this. No. There's no people around. A beach like this to myself. No tourists. I'm a tourist. No fellow tourists. You can't beat it. You cannot beat it. This is exactly the kind of thing I built the Jeep for. I have a feeling these stars are going to be beautiful tonight too.